Hello.
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 Hi, Rohan.
Yeah, hi.
Okay. चलो ठीक है स्टार्ट करते हैं ना.
Hmm.
So today we are going to see how to solve Hacksudo Thor machine, right? So my screen is visible to you.
Yes.
Okay. So here is my target. IP address is 192.168.0.194. So victim machines is ready, but what about attacker machine? Here it is. Your Kali machine, correct? So now we are going to do step by step. This is a easy medium capture the flag like CTF machine. Okay. So let's focus on the Linux privilege escalation techniques. Okay, there are number of Linux privilege escalation techniques. The goal of the setup is to gain root access, correct? Okay, to the target machine and read the flags files which is in that root folder. Okay, so like the requirement is would be having the some knowledge of Linux command and the ability to run some basic penetration testing tools. Okay, so you can download that Hacksudo Thor machine from one hub website. Okay, so you can search over here on the Google like hack sudo or and vuln. Okay, you will get a one hub wala link from here. Okay, okay, we already downloaded that machines and were uploaded or you started on the virtual box. Okay, run it and let's start. Okay, the step by step we will see that steps. So basically I would like to show you how many steps is there. We are going to attack on shell shock vulnerability. So what we cover, shell shock vulnerability, right? So what is shell shock vulnerability, you should know. Okay, what is a shell shock vulnerability, you should know. Then we will see the enumerations topics. Okay, so first basically we have to know the what is enumerations. Using the dirbuster, gobuster, there are number of methods which is used for enumerations. Once you getting that vulnerability like shell shock vulnerability, then you can exploit that vulnerability. So vulnerability on the shell shock is RCE. So what is RCE? Any idea about RCE?
RC?
RCE,
No.
remote code execution. So it means what you can exploit your vulnerabilities code on your target and you will get a shell access. Okay, like suppose you found that there is a vulnerability like we already see on meta exploitable 2 machine vsftpd. So we exploit that remote code and we getting the shell access on Meterpater. Okay, on the meta exploit, that is
Yeah, yeah,
RCE.
yeah. It's RC.
Okay, similarly here you can see the RC also we getting the RC on that virtual machine, like on the target machine. The next is what you can you can do the privilege escalation on user whether once you getting the shell access, the shell access will be a www data user access. So what is www data user? Like normal user hai na, we don't having the user. So now let's see, I have that IP address 192.168 and 0.194. Let login here in Kali. Okay, I'm not started the recording here. Okay, it's okay, fine. So let's maximize this your Kali system. Okay, now start in mapping hai na. So what in mapping, the IP is, your IP is 0 dot, tell me, 0 dot
1994.
194, correct now? And enter. And password is this. So you started this in mapping. You can create another tab here. Mic तुझा off है का बघ? Okay, let's split it in horizontally. I am going to use here GoBuster. Yeah, Durbuster. Durbuster is easy. Yeah, Durb is easy. Hot.
Mute.
म्यूट है. ऑन बोले चलो इसमें ऑन कर दो. ठीक है. The IP is 1 or 0.
Right.
पूर्ण noise देता है. Okay. So what we start here?
Go first.
Derb only. ठीक है? Only derb. So derb is used for to find the vulnerability. Okay.
Of the
So I
user.
suppose that there is a website, and that's why we can use this. Sorry, my apology. Okay, I should try this first. What? Like Durban 192.168 like this. Okay. So and here you can see Nicto also. Nicto hyphen H on the port number dot 0 dot 194. All right. So Nicto is for to find the web vulnerabilities. है ना,
Correct.
and go buster or dir buster used for to find the like again web vulnerability, finding the sensitive files and directory. And here we got a CGI bin folder. So what is shell shock vulnerability? Shell shock vulnerability, the file which is on the CGI bin folder, so that file is executable. Okay, whether we found that a CGI bin folder on the website and which is accessible from here. Okay, it means you can execute that file if there is a file any. So any means not like CGI file, the file format may be CGI, or the file format may be bash or sh. So let's find that file, है ना, like this, CGI hyphen b, and the extension must be dot h or dot bash or dot like dot CGI. Let see, is there any files or not. If yes, then you can exploit that file for the shell shock vulnerability. So shell shock vulnerability is easiest one.
Can
Okay,
you
we got the backup.cgi file.
can you just see retype that command
Which command?
just to search
This one. Okay,
okay derb
hyphen x
derb
means it's a derb. Okay, and your target. Okay,
and afterward
the
something
CGI hyphen bin.
okay
Right,
yeah,
and the hyphen x means for extension which you want to
extension
find.
extension
Right, that sh file, bash file, or CGI file. Or here you see that a backup.scgi file is there. Okay, one of that file we got, and find it another find like files may be there. Let's complete the scan first. And Rohan, look, 21 port is
21 is 49
filtered.
but
So is it
okay
possible to attacks on that file?
no
No. Here we get another file shell.sh. So now we having two files, one is a CGI or one is a shell. Okay, you can do your shell shock vulnerability on that both of that file. Okay, and here is the 22 port on the SSH is open, and 80 port is Apache 2.4.38, right?
right
And operating system is Linux. Okay, basically we are going to do a rate teaming, है ना, like project kind of things. So just suppose that we are doing the rate teaming on a particular IP address. Okay, so we first doing the enumerations part here. Okay, and then we are doing enumerations and all, right? Okay, let's see. So first I would like to show you, I would like to show how to exploit, okay, that vulnerability. Okay, you can type here like id and your first one is backup na, like backup.cgi file. Let's see, is it vulnerable or not. The IP address is what, 0.0.194. Now look at this command. The curl means what, you are downloading or you looking for the website. So I'm looking for that website. Okay, if you type now like if you type here, if you type like curl and run, then it will download that contents on that file. What is the contents like 50 internet server error? Even curly used for to like find downloading the file or pinging something else on the website. Okay, so curl and duplicate also the same. So that we are using, we requesting, okay, the header, we adding in that header some injectable command. The id command means what? You are trying to find the id or the username. Okay, whether once you execute that file backup.cgi file throw the curl, you are triggering that file na, on that web server. But when you triggering that file, you are injecting the in header id command. So that id command will be execute on that backup.cgi file. And executing the username is that.
Okay. It means when the command
Hmm.
will work, it has the ID for that particular file.
Yeah, it means what? You are triggering that CGI bin file na.
Right.
Okay, but throw the curl means what? It will open. Sorry, it will download the contents on that file, but only. But we are not doing that thing. We are not triggering that file. We are going to use that file, whatever na CGI file used for the executions purpose. So we are executing instead of visitor. We are not showing that I'm a visitor. We are pretend ki I'm a I'm a user of that, you know, that system. Okay. So who is the user? www data user, because that CGI files belongs to www data user only. Because while creating the web server at that time, that web server's users um, is like www data user or Apache user only, है ना? So now they suppose that backup CGI files user is www data user. This user is trying to execute that id command. But actually, who is executing? We are through the remote code execution, like remotely. We don't having the access, we don't having the shell access, but still we are trying to execute any command into that through that file. Okay, that we call shell or vulnerability. Now let me try on the shell.sh file also. Shell.sh file, yes, the both file are vulnerable. It means both file are vulnerable. Now you can execute a remote or shell access user bin and an NC is what? Netcat. Okay, NC used for the netcat, correct? Okay, let's see, is it possible to get the access or not? So I'm opening the port here 1111 and adding here, like, 1 second, let me find my IP address I have config. The IP is this, है ना? Open the port 111. Type here IP address and the port number 111. Executing the shell, bin, and bash. What is this? Reverse shell or bind shell? Am I executing the bin bash on
Reverse
that
shell.
reverse shell? Correct. Okay. So whether I type here or enter that command,
I'm
here
getting
we're getting the shell access. Like we executed the shell circle number 10, we
that
done
is
the
the
RCE
www
done.
data.
Yes, but that user is www data user.
So here we are to do the privilege escalation.
Yes. So before do that, let get the TTY shell. Okay, why TTY shell?
Bin bash
Correct.
hyphen I.
For stable your shell. Make sure that your shell is stable. So I'm doing this. Done. I'm doing hyphen I done. Clear, not working. So now what? Exporting
Term is for extra.
term equal to x term. Now is it possible? Yeah, done. Correct. Now the next step is what? We are inside the system. We got the access. Is it possible to read that home? Yes. Let's see. Can you go into thor? No, there is, sorry. You have to type home then thor. No, don't have the permission. Right. Is it possible? So here you can do the privilege escalations. There are number of steps, number of methods. to do privilege escalations, right?
GTF.
Ha, GTF
GTF.
been used for to do that, but you should know key which privilege escalation you can execute out there. Okay, you can run the file linux p something, the file which you use for to find the whole privilege escalation. You don't need to go manually. So there are pseudo privilege escalations, capability privilege escalation, path variable privilege escalations, kernel exploitations. Okay, number of privilege escalation. So you can find that particular privilege escalation over here. Once you got that, once you found this is pseudo privilege escalation, go through the pseudo privilege escalation. Use a GTF wala file. Okay, so basically you can do automatic privilege escalation finding enumeration right now. Post is we call it a post enumeration topics. So do the manually or automatically. Automatically, if you want to go with automatically, there is a file on the good GitHub. Okay, you can download Linux privilege escalation. It's it or there is a file. Okay, here you can see lin sorry Linux. This file. Okay, just download this file now from GitHub.
Okay.
Which file? This file. Mm, .sh. Okay, here you can download the file. Once you download, just copy paste that code into your shell. Here, copy paste that file code here, or download the code from your GitHub to here and run that file. So
Okay.
it will automatically find all privileges. If there is any privilege escalation, then that will find all privilege escalation. You don't need to do manually. So what I'm doing here manually, like doing the like SUID privilege escalation all. Got na?
Right.
Like that. So you don't need to do manually. Okay, but I would like to use manual privilege escalation. So I'm finding the pseudo abuse. Yeah, we got that. There is a pseudo abusing. Okay, so the you can trigger that file. Which file? Hammer, but we don't have the permission. You can trigger that file through thor user. So you are the user. Which one? You are the user. You are which user? www data user. But you can execute hammer.sh file. But how? You need to like say that hyphen like user thor he is executing that hammer file. So instead of www data, thor will be work. Okay, for example, sudo hyphen l. If I am a www data user, I would like to use sudo command, but use hyphen u,
Okay.
because tell them that who is executing, it's a thor, because they instruct that. Okay, thor is a user who is executing hammer file, and we are assigning the pseudo privilege. It means who is executing that file? Thor. Right now, not www user. Type here, enter. So it asks for the enter the thought secret key. I don't know. I would like I am looking for a shell connection only. So let's see. Try to type here bin and bash hyphen p, enter. Not getting shell. But again it asking you please enter your secret message. So again I am trying to type bin and bash hyphen p for the shell. Boom. If you're not typing the bin bash now, you will not get a shell. But accidentally what happened here, I got something. If I type here id, it show you are now thor user. We are in now
For use.
thor user. Okay, so again do the shell connections. TTY.
But what
TT.
does that mean by P is?
Huh?
What is meant by P?
P is Linux P's. It's a automatical. Let me execute this one also. Okay, don't worry. So first I'm using. Okay, you want to use this now? P wala Linux P file. Okay. Mm,
So what does you have?
it does
See,
automatical scan.
anti is used to get a stable shell.
No, Linux P used for to scan vulnerabilities,
Okay.
privilege escalation wali vulnerabilities
Minus P.
automatically.
Minus
Okay.
P.
Huh?
Minus P.
Okay, minus P slash bin slash bash wala minus P. Oh, 1 second. That one you asked that one. Okay, like this
Yeah. What is minus?
means it means what? Ha, stability. If you execute only bin bash, it will give you shell but not proper persisting the shell. Okay, it
Okay.
gives you persistence shell. Means like that. Okay, otherwise it will not give the perfect shell. Right. Okay. Bash hyphen I done clear done. We are in a Thor user. ID means we are a Thor user. So again you can do privilege escalations, find the manually or automatically. Okay. Here I already put some only pseudo privilege escalations. Okay. Only pseudo privilege escalation. So here is services and it's just services pseudo privilege escalation. Okay.
Okay.
So whether I go to search, okay, GTF or bin, it's yeah. I only use pseudo privilege escalation for that machine. So now, what is that thing?
What is
Service.
service?
Okay, service means starting the service, enable, sorry, starting, restarting, reloading, stop the services like that. Okay, now you can use that services or here and you can abuse sudo. Now sudo and type only, sorry, it repeat that sudo. Okay, sudo service dot slash dot slash bin and bash means traversal file traversal go into that sh folder bin folder and it triggering that sh file. Okay, so you can put their bash also.
Are you going to replace that
SH to
Bash.
yes, bash.
Yeah, you can try. Got that bash access. But
now
what
we
that
are
user? Another root
root
user.
access?
Okay. So basically, what when you started, we just only know key IP address is there. We are targeting that IP. Then we find the shell shock vulnerability using the enumeration topic. So in shell shock vulnerability means what? We'll get a RCE. We got a RCE access directly, but user was WW user. That user don't having the privilege. So then we started to find the enumerations and pseudo privilege was there.
We
But
have used nmap and nicto and dirtbuster to
hmm,
know the files and all the things.
right,
Okay.
right.
Nmap give us idea that there is a port number
Hmm,
80 and port number 22 is
hmm,
open.
hmm,
Port number 80 is restricted,
hmm,
but port number 22 is there,
hmm.
which is used for SSH.
Correct.
So we have used Dirtbuster to find out any vulnerable files
Files on
or there.
CGI bin.
Okay, and Nikto is to find out the web vulnerability
Right,
files.
right.
Okay, so to the mute ka no.
Okay, 1 second. Bol.
So again, then we have gone and we have used curl with uh, a script to get the access to run the access as a to get that files which we have found on GoBuster, right? And then that was we have found that both the files are vulnerable, and then we have gone through the executing changing the script. We have find the shell access using nc, right? We have got the shell, we have done the privilege escalation from www data to thor and thor to root.
Right. So first, what?
first first IP address.
Error 194.
Okay, then
Done.
we have done nmap where we have found the port number 22 and 80.
Hmm.
Then we have used Dirtbuster to found the vulnerable files.
So what
Uh,
you found?
uh, CGI bin file we have found, and then we have used Nicto to find the vulnerable.
Now again we turn
Okay, so
what do you know again?
yes, Dirtbuster we have found HTTP.
Again CGIB and the four files.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So we have used scroll to scroll with the script to
CGI use किया आपने CGI bin and
see.
then
Then.
hyphen x. We was looking for the sh or bash file, na? Correct.
Right, right.
So we execute that and we accidentally got homework.
And also CGI again there
Yeah,
was dot.
CGI, right, executions like dot CGI. Okay, so we got two files. One is shell.sh and one is backup. Right now,
Back
backup.cgi. So
CGI.
both file was vulnerable, no?
Yes, both the file was vulnerable. We have used curl command.
Using it that command, correct?
Yes, but this is the another one.
Yeah.
Before that, we have used a bin bash.
Okay. So shell chop exploitation, right? Like this. So so if we just remove this thing and added only id command, yeah.
Right.
All right. So the output is what it show you.
That it is executed through
It show-
thor ww data.
Right. The result is that. And then what?
And also we have run the backup dot CGI, which is also vulnerable using ww data was executed. So we have edited our script, and instead of ID we have used nc space nc our IP address and executed our. So we have got the
Okay, so first basically how this executed in your attacker machine, and also you started the port number in your attacker machine. So what is this IP address belongs to? Your machine or attacker's machine? I think.
this belongs to my IP address,
Okay,
attacker's IP address.
Okay, and this is for target machine.
Yes,
All right. So now you got the access, but the access was
ww data.
correct. Now
So here we can do the automatic privilege escalation script
as well as manual.
manual, but we have done the manual, so we have used the command to
Fine.
execute as a find.
So
No,
they-
find perm is not we have used, no?
The find perm is for the SUID file.
Yeah, but
Finding the
the others command which you have run
Sudo hyphen L.
sudo -l space tor
No. So sudo hyphen L used to find the enumeration.
Enumeration.
Find the privilege escalation. It's a enumerations command. Okay?
yes,
And the output was like you can execute which file like hammer wala hammer.sh file, correct? But hammer only execute by the thor instead of thor. Sorry, www data user thor will be one. Okay, but that time you was a www data user, no?
yes,
है ना?
yes.
Okay, so now next what? You executed sudo command, then hyphen u
-u has a tor
and hammer one.
hammer as such.
Right. Then you got something script. You added some bin bash at each input. Bin bash hyphen p for the persistence. Okay, twice you type that bin bash.
Right,
And suddenly we got the access. When you type the ID command, it respond you user is thor now.
right.
And then you do done TTY.
Again, I have stable the shell, and again we have done the privilege as sudo l to find the vulnerable files,
Now, that time you create
which
the
is root access.
but the services for the services. Then you
Yes.
do the sudo service dot slash bin bash. You are good now. Simple, huh?
Right.
Okay. So, do you have any queries on this?
No.
Do you have any queries on this?
No.
Okay. Am I audible? Hello?
Mhm.
नहीं है?
No, yes, it is coming.
Okay, okay. Fine. चलो ठीक है. Thank you for watching. So in the next session, we will see another topics. So we cover three topics. One is the pseudo abusing, and one is shell shock vulnerability. So basically, if you want to see the shell shock vulnerability, we will see the privilege. Sorry, enumerations topic. Then we'll see the CGI bin file folder, and we'll execute that wala command. Okay, that was a shell shock vulnerability exploitations. Thank you guys for watching us. Bye bye. Have a nice day.